Alright guys, we got a mixed hunt here. I got a whole bunch of random stuff from my bank. I tried to get a box of quarters, but that didn't work out so well. But instead I got a mess of stuff here. So I got about 20 bucks in nickels here. I got 18 in nickels here. I've got about $100. It's not quite 100. I think it's 70 or 80 or something like that in dimes. And then I got 100 in quarters here, 100 in quarters here, and then these ones and these ones back here are Tuskegee Airmen, so I doubt there's going to be anything interesting in there, but we're going to go through all of this and see what we can find. So I'll probably start with the nickels, and no, I'll start with the quarters, and I'll work my way down. Alright, I'll bring in on the first find. Oh, I did want to mention too, I got 4 Susan B. Anthony dollars. I already checked them, nothing exciting there, so nothing really to go through there. But I'll start with the quarters, and then I'll move down to dimes and then nickels. Alright, I'll bring you in on the first find. Okay, I'm on roll 4 of the Tuskegee Airmen quarters. I thought I would go through them just for fun, and I opened this one up, and I saw that and thought, what the heck is that? I already checked it out because I was too curious, but what I think it is a blank planchet. I have never seen one for a quarter, so that's my best guess. I think that's what it is. But I got my scale out. I have not weighed it yet, but we'll weigh it together and see if that's what it seems like it is. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if you can read that, but it says, let's see. Here's a Tuskegee Airman. Let's put that there. 5.7 grams. Let's try this. 5.7 grams. And I already got a magnet too to test it, make sure it wasn't just a slug or something. And it's definitely not. So that is a cool find. I'm really glad that I opened up these Tuskegees. I almost didn't. I almost put them in my bag and thought I'll just return them and not worry about it. But that'll teach me. So anyway, that's a cool find. Alright, moving on. Okay, we're coming down to the end of the quarter rolls here, and we got a West Point. It is, I already looked at it, it's a Weir Farm. It's somewhat beat up, but I don't have many of these, so I am happy to take a Weir Farm any day of the week. Very cool. I'll put that up here with the blank planchet, and we'll keep going. I got 3 more rolls after this one. So I'll bring you in on the next find. Okay, we've moved on to nickels. The dimes had nothing. I went through them all. There's a couple that I set aside just because I thought they looked nice. So I'll compare against my album, but we're just moving on to nickels. Anyhow, I'm on the first roll of nickels, and I got a 2009 out of Denver. So I will set that aside, and I'll bring you in if I find anything else. Let's see if there's anything in here. This one looks kind of old. No, it's 64. Alright, we finally got something interesting in the nickels here. I got a 47 out of San Francisco. Very nice. Not a semi-key date, but I'll take a nickel in the 40s all day long. Alright. Okay, I'm on the 5th machine wrapped roll. I don't think that's war nickel, but it is something interesting, so I thought I would film it. It's probably just a beat up, yeah, just a really beat up nickel. Looks like from the 90s. That thing has seen some action. Yeah, 1990. Alright, moving on. Okay, we only have a few rolls left, but I did get a 52 out of San Francisco. That might be a little minute one, I'm not sure. I'll have to go look it up. Don't think it's a key date. I know it's not a key date, but I can't remember what the minute is, but 52S, that seems good to me, so I will hold on to that. Okay, second to last roll, and we got a 2009 out of Denver. Second 2009. Alright, I got one more roll after this little batch, and then that'll be it. Alright, we are all done with those rolls. And we didn't get a whole lot of finds, but the things we did find were awesome. So, starting with the nickels, we got two 2009 out of Denver. Not super spectacular, but I always hold on to them. We got one in the 50s, got a 52S, and we got a 42S as well. So one in the 40s, one in the 50s, and two 09s. And then in the quarters, we got a beautiful 1982D, which may upgrade my album. I'm not sure, I'll have to go check. And then we got the West Point, the Weir Farm West Point. Always happy to have one of those. Love that W, love that V75 Privy Mark, so cool. And then one of the coolest things I found in quite some time is a blank planchet quarter in the Tuskegee Airmen uncirculated roll. It is interesting to me that this is so beat up on this side. I gotta wonder if this wasn't intended to be in a Tuskegee Airman. Maybe it was just laying in the mint and someone threw it in there, threw it into the hopper thinking it was just a quarter. I don't know, but I did weigh it. It matches up what it should be, so I think it's legit. Let me know if you think differently, but I think it's cool, so I'm gonna keep it regardless. Alright, well that'll wrap this up. I'm gonna get some other coins, I think, and tack it onto this so that we can have a little bit different denominations, and we'll see you then. Alright. Alright guys, I got a little bit of a mixed hunt here. I'm going to tack this onto my last little mixed hunt. I got a small pack of pennies today, and a pile of $50. I didn't see any silver in there, so it's unlikely that I'm going to find any, but I do see something interesting right here. What's this? Oh, I thought it was a proof. Nope, it's just a very nice 96. But anyway, I don't think there's any silver in here because I watched them pull it all out and count it and whatnot, but I didn't see any. But we'll go through it and maybe we'll get a DDO or something interesting. So I'll go through that. I'll bring you in if I find anything fun, and then I'll go through the pennies and hopefully we'll get something in there. Alright, let's get into it. We got our first NIFC. We got a 2016 out of Denver. Alright, I don't have anything here because there really wasn't anything worth mentioning in the pennies. We did get the 2016 Denver NAFC, and then the nicest things we got in the pennies was just a bunch of 60s, which are pretty nice, and some 70s are pretty nice too. And that'll be about it. I did get a lot of Philly modern stuff, which could improve my album, so I set that aside as well. Like, I got this 2009 or 2001 Philly that looks really nice, so I'll compare that. Alright, well, that will be it for this. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next mixed coin hunt.